Hey guys, and welcome back to another part of Mass Effect Andromeda for the PS4. And today we're gonna knock out some side stuff. So we're gonna do a lot of traveling. And maybe we'll do the architect on EOS. I don't know yet. I don't feel like doing it. But I will probably do the Cora thing and then Vetra. But for now we're gonna go to Nexus because we need to confront Addison, because we just found out that she hired exiles to protect the trade routes. And that's not how this works. So you will probably see this screen a lot: traveling, landing to planets, getting off planets. Hopefully not too much. We also need to go to Aya because we need to turn in the the relics from the Angara. And then we need to talk to Moshat about Giles' friend quest. I believe so. We probably will do that also. And we'll see how far we will get. Too bad we can't skip these things. First things first, I'm gonna see if I can buy some more rockets, because who doesn't want rockets? Load in, people. Yay. Yes, Cobra RPGs, just what I wanted. Actually, we can change our pistol into an automatically fire. Max shield, shield regenerator to a single shot. That's nice if you have a really powerful sniper that you only want to use one shot for. Tech power, tech recharge. I'll explain in a minute what I'm doing. I need to look at the things here. Or damage, stability. Can only have two. Stability is nice. Shotgun, 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 shotgun. Let's go with let's go with this. What I'm doing right now has nothing to do with my build, but I think I'm at a point where I can have 3 weapons. And like I said, it's not necessary, but if I want to fight architects, I'll rather have a machine gun with me, for the sole reason I can only use my pistol on it. My shotgun does too little damage on a big range, and I can use my powers on it. So if I decide to fight a architect again, I want to have at least a machine gun with me. so it doesn't take like 1 hour in the last part, and I can use my my incendiary ammo more effectively because it's easier to use like 3 magazines of 30 rounds, fire rounds, than like 3 rounds of 8 bullets. But like I said, you don't need to have a machine gun for this build. I just wanted, if I decided to fight the architect, and I won't equip it unless I'm really gonna fight an architect. And I'm still thinking about which machine gun I want. Maybe I go for an SMG or something. But we will see. On that note, let's confront Allison.
I know why you're here. Yale told me to expect a visit. I hoped this blunder wouldn't come to light, but Helios has a habit of dashing our hopes. Have the 3 Sabers been eliminated, Pathfinder?
Their deaths don't make this okay.
I realize that, Ryder. A poor decision was made. People paid for it, but it's over. As far as everyone's concerned, the 3 Sabers acted on their own.
But they didn't, did they? Hey, Ryder.
Who the hell's this?
This is Vetra's sister, Sid.
Oh, you. I noticed you tried to get someone to look into the 3 Sabers.
So I was right, wasn't I? Someone on the Nexus was helping the 3 Sabers.
Yes, it was a mistake. We authorized a course of action that cost lives, but, like I said, it's over.
You have to tell people. If we made a mistake, we have to own it, right?
Who does that serve? It could damage relations with the Angara, spark another uprising.
It would be lying. Ryder, if you hide this, what else will you let them hide?
We're not taking tips on diplomacy from a teenager.
Well, but Sid is right.
With all due respect, Director, Sid's right. Transparency is important for building trust. People need to know they can trust us, even when we screw up.
I'll make sure people hear about this.
Pathfinder, you're making a mistake.
Maybe, but at least I'm willing to acknowledge it.
Haha, burn! Burn, bitch! I really don't like Addison that much. Okay, let's see what else we've got. So we need to go to Kadara also. That's for later if you go to Illidan. That one I never do because I don't like Liam. We find leads on the Asari and the Turian arc. Okay, that's all the one we can see. We have 2 quests to return. That's the remnant. It's for the trap. I don't care. Don't care. That's on Illidan. Probably when we go away it hits again. Embassy, so that we need to do on Aya. It seems like we have more on Aya to do, so let's go to Aya first, then do the Ark, and then go to the Turian Golden Planet. We'll first go to Kadara before we do the Turian Planet. We will see when we get there. Alright. Actually, Let's see if I can have a vehicle upgrade. I don't know if it's this one. Oh, it's a merchant, not an upgrade. Ooh, but I like platinum. Silent step. Snowfall. Let's buy them all so we can have a change.
Hello there.
Thought there was a guy standing on the thing here with a T pose, but it's just fake armor.
Hey there.
Hey there. Eagle. Well, that does a lot of damage, but only has 7 bullets. That machine gun I get from one of my strike teams. We will see what we will use. We have a lot of tech for Helios and for Remnant, so maybe we use one of those weapons. I like to have a fast firing weapon. So let's see if we can find something to look.
Can we talk when you're free?
Open the door. Let's research Remnant, I guess. Oh, this is Helios. Sniper rifle, SMG. Nope. Plasma surrounding rounds. Semi-automatic rifle. So many hand weapons. Assault rifle. No, I hate burst round. It's a beam weapon. Huh? It's like a shotgun, sniper rifle. There's nothing really interesting. Don't want charging. Maybe this one. But it's low ammunition. Also 3-round burst. Oh well, we'll think about it another time. Oh, do you have more rockets for us? Nope. Too bad. Let me see, because I did use a lot of weapons. So I need more disruptor ammo and incendiary ammo. Don't use cryo. Let's see what we have equipped. I think incendiary and rocket launchers. We can see that when we are landing, I believe. Let's go to Aya. Is this Aya? I hope so. Give me Aya. Yangara Initiative, Forgotten History, Saved Journeys. Okay, another mission here. I need to remember some of the buttons again, because I've been playing Cold Steel 3. So the buttons are completely different.
What brings you to Aya?
For survival supplies, only Aya has. I'm waiting on clearance to enter the city, but it's taking too long. I understand their caution, but the outposts need...
They let me into the city.
I appreciate that. To start, EOS needs a way to produce food to support population growth. They've requested quinoa seeds to begin their own crops. There's an agricultural scientist who might sell some.
I'll make sure to get those seeds.
A medic in the city should...
Got it.
Okay, let's put a tracker on this one. First go to the other side. I think the satellite guy is in here. Hey, Mariko.
You're always a welcome sight, Pathfinder. Still no word from our search vessel. How goes your hunt for the missing satellites?
Your people caught scavengers from Kadara port stealing them. There was a fight. Your ship lost.
I sent them out. And risked your life too. The scavengers, Angaran? Have our deserters preyed upon us again?
If I remember correctly, it was people of us, I think.
Criminals were my people. Exiles. They ripped your satellites into scrap. I brought what's left.
The initiative is supposed to explore, not steal and kill. Why would your people steal something that protects us all? Murder those who are only trying to help.
Sometimes desperate people do bad things to survive. They won't hurt anyone else.
That's no comfort for what we lost. Maybe the others are right. What if you are no better than the Ket?
These scavengers abandoned the initiative, just like your deserters left you.
And we hate them too. Keep what your people stole and go. I can't talk to you anymore.
Oh well.
Sorry to hear things went south of that Angaran astronomer rider. Found a silver lining though. The scrap satellites are gonna come in extra handy.
Not as handy as what we could have had, but I'll take it.
Well, I'm just telling the truth and it's not good enough. Does he have another quest?
Pathfinder, more of your outposts need help, if you have time. Vol's power grid is lagging without proper solar... The solar...
I'll see what I can...
Okay. Do you have more quests? Solar amplifier. But like I said, it's like a oh well you lie to him. But then again, if the truth eventually comes out, it's even worse than if just telling it now.
You work on the solar panels. Do you have an amplifier for solar energy?
Nothing as big as these, but I have a smaller one on hand. Do you need it?
Now next is the consulate.
Ambassador, I trust our people had a smooth transition to Aya.
The Angara have been gracious. Everything's going well.
Good. Keep me updated. Can out.
I've never lied to a director before. Pathfinder, it's a pleasure. I'm Ambassador Riala, Chief Diplomat for the Initiative on Aya. I was removed from Cryo specifically for this. Quite the wake-up call.
I know what it's like, jumping out of the cryopod and into the fire.
You've had it far worse. My condolences on your loss. I hear you're to thank for our new ties with Aya. This is our best shot at an alliance. Now we just need to keep our people from wrecking it, no matter how hard they try.
Uh-oh.
I'm not going to like this, am I?
No more than I do. A Solarian botanist named Sorvis Len is here, learning how to improve our crops. He sent an urgent comm, saying a member of the Angaran resistance had threatened him.
What happened?
I'm not sure. Sorvis is an excellent scientist, but not the best communicator. I'm concerned this could escalate if someone doesn't look into it, but I don't have the staff to spare.
Let me do
I
it.
can go settle things. I'm a friendly face for both sides.
That would be helpful. With any luck, we can prevent this from getting worse.
Let's talk about other
Aside from
problems.
Service Len, is everything okay? Need anything else?
Actually, yes. Director Tan gave me a project. He wants more Aya natives to live on the Nexus. He thinks it will deepen our partnership. A few Angara expressed interest, but none of them will agree to live on the Nexus without speaking to you first.
Oh.
Why me?
After what you've accomplished? I didn't want to bother you, but you asked. I'll point you towards the candidates. If you could convince them to transfer, I'd be grateful.
Okay.
That's all for now.
I'm here if you need anything.
It's over there. Let's talk to the botanist.
Weird question. You don't have any Kiloa seeds, do you?
Yes, I do. Need some?
Sure, thank you. Next up, need to speak to someone.
You're one of Ambassador Riala's candidates to live on the Nexus.
I am. Glad you finally showed up. Let's get down to it. I've lived my whole life wanting to meet aliens who didn't want me dead. But my family's here. How can I stay in touch with them from the Nexus?
You'll have ways to send them text messages and comm transmissions.
I want contact with the people I love. You offer machines. Not good enough, Pathfinder.
Oops. That was my latest load. Let's try. I only thought I had one option. And of course, that's that. Maybe this one. Maybe it's after the quinoa seeds. Yes, it is. Now we can talk to him again.
You're one of Ambassador Riala's candidates to live on the Nexus.
I am. Glad you finally showed up. Let's get down to it. I've lived my whole life wanting to meet aliens who didn't want me dead. But my family's here. How can I stay in touch with them from the Nexus?
Oh.
You can send messages, talk to them on the comm. We'll even arrange a visit.
You get it. Alright. I'm in.
Oh. Okay, that's better. Next up. That's the last part I do. Speak to Sorvis Len. Actually, let's work backwards. Give me antibiotics.
No entering the med center until you're clean.
How do I decontaminate?
Ion console. Touch the start pad, it does the rest.
Oh.
Sam, is this thing safe?
Yes. The slight ringing in your ears is nothing to worry about.
Very reassuring. My people on Kadar are fighting a bacterial infection. Do you have antibiotics?
Of course. Will this do?
Sure, and let me sell salvage so I don't have to pay the full price. And now let's teleport back to here. It's faster than going through doors, I find. Okay, next up is speak to service thingamajig here.
I can't work under these conditions. What does it take to be left alone?
Ease off. I'm here to help. You reported that someone in the Resistance threatened you. Tell me exactly what happened.
I didn't know Riala was sending the Pathfinder. I deserve no less, of course.
Okay, let's shoot him.
I was measuring the photonic dispersal from the canopies when some random brute interrupted me. I asked him to move, and he got nasty. Said it was my fault his friend was dead. Ridiculous.
That's a weird thing to say. How'd he threaten you?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe it was the big gun he was carrying? He got right up in my face and compared me to a cat. He wanted to kill me. I could see it in his eyes. The whole conversation made no sense. I think he was inebriated.
I'm not saying you're wrong, but dial it down. We're guests here.
Exactly. We shouldn't have to put up with this. When he left, I tagged him with infrared dye from my sample kit. Invisible to the naked eye, but not to a scanner.
I'll scan people around the Resistance headquarters, see if I find him.
You're supposed to represent our interests on Aya. Go, represent. I have work to do.
Can I throw him off the building here? He will survive that, will he? Yes, he will. Sir? Scan. 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 It's probably would be fun if it was Ephra. Maybe here. Or it's in the med bay. Let's seems like it's in the med bay. Do I need to... thought I need to do it every time. That's weird. So it's upstairs. Or maybe it's in here. There he is.
I detect the infrared dye Silvis Len used to mark the person who threatened him.
I know why you're here. The botanist. You want an apology for what I said to him.
I only have one side of the story. Tell me yours.
It's hard to explain.
Try me?
Aya isn't big enough to give everyone a home. We each live here a short time and then move on. For someone to come, another must go. The exchanges are chosen at random. We call this arrangement the Vassal. Time of change. It worked well. Until now.
You lost someone you cared about. Was it because of the Vassal?
That's one way to see it. When our leaders agreed to make a place for your people here, it came with a cost. My friend won a place on Aya, but he sold that slot so one of you could stay here instead.
Oh.
Sold it how? What did he get?
Comforts for his family, resources to improve their home on Haval. He always put others before himself. That's how he died, fighting Ket on Vold. When I found out, I was angry. Said things to your botanist I shouldn't have, but I'd never hurt your people.
I believe you, and I'm sorry for your loss. Between us, that botanist is kind of a jerk.
He didn't fear my anger. I respect that.
I'll talk to our ambassador, see if we can minimize our impact on your Vassal.
We don't expect things to be easy. Only that you understand, nothing is free for us.
Okay. Now, let's go talk some more people into living on the Nexus. Have to see I don't talk to the Mo shot by accident. It's right around here. Huh. Uralt.
Pathfinder. Ambassador Riala didn't think you'd have time for me.
She said you needed to talk before agreeing to live on the Nexus.
This is the opportunity of a lifetime. I'm an anthropologist, but I've only ever studied my own people. I've heard the Nexus is home to multiple species and cultures. It will be fascinating, and possibly dangerous. Bacteria, viruses, other contaminants. My family worries about me. Are you sure I'll be safe?
They wouldn't let me on Aya if I was a walking petri dish, would they?
You aren't taking this seriously enough to satisfy my family. I can't go without
Okay.
their blessing. I'm sorry.
Let's try that again. That's probably after the fact, I guess. I need to find a comfort place. Sorry about all the extra noise. Okay, just a little bit better. Now I have to be professional against that woman. Or was it this door? Nope.
Pathfinder.
Let's skip the text.
Bacteria, viruses, other contaminants. My family worries about me. Are you sure I'll be safe?
We'll take every precaution, but entering an alien environment is always a risk.
I appreciate your honesty, and so will my family. I'll convince them to let me go. Thank you.
Need to talk to our woman.
You're here. Hello, Pathfinder. Any good news for me?
I picked up this figure earlier. It might be Angaran.
This is unfamiliar to me. It does resemble an Angara, but it looks so strange. It's clearly centuries old. Is it an artistic interpretation, or is this what we really look like? Implications. Pathfinder, you may have discovered our earliest artifact yet.
Oh.
If I'd known what a big deal it was, I would have let it ride shotgun.
No harm done. It's been centuries of wear. One bumpy ride won't change much.
Is this Angaran? I found it on one of your homeworlds.
Son above. It's an ancient Ravan. A musical instrument. It uses Angara's body energy to produce music. We have them now, but nothing is beautiful. The songs it played were probably lost long ago. How much culture have we forgotten? Art, music, stories. It's all gone.
I can't imagine losing everything that way.
You left your culture behind. This isn't much different. In any case, relics like this help us.
You said the helmet was touched by the Scourge? What does that mean?
I forget your people weren't around for that. When the Scourge appeared, it targeted remnant ships, broke down their technology. With the drive cores disabled...
The ships crashed.
But that may not be all. The Scourge leaves a mark on whatever it touches. If it touched this helmet, perhaps the pilot was the target. There may be remnant tech inside the helmet.
Or in the pilot.
Storms. I hadn't even thought of that.
Oh.
This is quite a place.
It feels like home to me. Sometimes I think I should move in here. But it's got a long way to go. Someday we'll fill it with relics of the past, each one telling a story. And my people will come here to learn. And to remember.
You'll get there.
With enough hard work, yes.
Okay, it's time to go.
I'll come back when I have something.
Stars guide your travels.
Then let's go to the front to get this over and this over. And then go back to the ambassador.
I found Kiloa seeds for Eos. Is this enough?
It's perfect. I'll make sure Eos gets them.
Here, I have the antibiotics for Kadara. Will the settlers be okay?
Once they have these, they'll be fine. I'll make sure they know who to thank.
Here, I found the solar amplifier for Vold.
They'll be happy to see this. No more power outages. Thank you, Pathfinder.
Hey. Now to the other side. And let's save now. So we know which save to take, the manual save.
Ambassador Realis said you're thinking of moving to the Nexus.
Pathfinder. I'm honored even to be considered for the transfer. I won't be happy as just an observer. I need to work. I engineer power systems. Would I be allowed employment alongside your people?
Let's go with professional.
If you put in a request, someone will get back to you.
And if they refuse? I'll have to think about it. Thank you, Pathfinder.
Let's see what happens if we talk the other when we take the other option. It's kind of lying because we don't know if they want it, but
Ambassador Realis said
I engineer power systems. Would I be allowed employment alongside your people?
that's the whole point of this exchange. The Nexus needs people like you.
That's all I needed to hear.
Okay.
Start the transfer.
It was the other one. Let's go back to the ambassador and then do Jarl's friend quest, which means have to take Jarl with me, I guess. So I'll probably leave Cora behind because PB's debuffs are always nice to have on hand. And I myself have charge and Nova, so... that's the Mo shot.
Director Tan is pleased with the Angara you sent to the Nexus. Thank you for your help.
Any news on what happened to Sorvis Len?
Damn it.
Do you know about the Vassal? The Angaran lottery that decides who gets to live on Aya.
I've heard of it. Why?
Angara are selling their slots to come here so our people can stay in their place. Including a member of the Angaran resistance. He was killed on Vold. Wouldn't have happened if he'd been here.
No one told me of this arrangement. Well, we have to do something.
We could let Angara who give up their slots live on the Nexus. It's safer than Vold.
Exactly what I was thinking. No one should suffer on our behalf. Thank you, Pathfinder. I'll forward your proposal to Director Tan immediately.
That was a weird conversation.
I'm here if you need anything.
Talk to my back, because the face, it ain't listening. Now we need to go to the Mo shot. Can I jump over?
That should have come to me.
Axel, I'm all right.
You almost died. What's she doing here?
Oh.
Relax, I was invited.
So it's true. Aya has opened its doors to outsiders.
Axel, Ryder rescued me from the Ket. She risked her life to...
Sloane Kelly saved Kadara. Look how that went.
I want to be allies. Equal allies.
You don't even treat your own equally. Isn't that why the Krogan left?
How did you?
I've been watching you. You're invaders just like the Ket, except less cautious.
What does that mean?
You'll know soon enough. Do not trust them, Chauvin.
Axel... He didn't used to be like this. He was curious, brilliant. But the Ket, even without exaltation, they change us.
There's still time to bring him around.
I want to believe that, but his hatred towards aliens...
I'll prove we can be trusted.
I hope so.
Ryder, we just received an emergency recording from EOS. Come to the meeting room when you get back to the Tempest.
Oh. Just happened. Can I scan some stuff here? Oh. Datapad. And another one. Don't like reading them. And go to the map. Well, if we need to land on Vault, it's possible I take my machine gun with me, and we can do the Vault on EOS. If we need to land on EOS, I will do the Architect.
Pathfinder, got a minute?
Alright.